Mornings arrive quietly here. Sunlight slips through the windows as if it doesn't want to wake anyone. The house is still resting, and the day is only just beginning. In these early moments, everything feels closer. Small hands search for comfort, skin remembers warmth, and cuddles speak more than words ever could. There is no rush, just breathing, soft touches, and the feeling that this is where the world begins. Outside, the air is sharp and cold. The boar wind carries winter with it, and snow is already being announced. So we slow down and prepare. One layer, then another. A long-sleeved bodysuit, soft little leggings, warm socks, and shirt on top to keep the cold away. Dressing child in winter is a quiet act of care, protecting small bodies from the world that can be harsh while letting them feel safe, held, and warm. So this is the preparation that we do when the baby is in our house. The same thing I do with my toddler, who is currently 2 years old. So we have leggings, socks, long bodysuit, as well as pants and shirt. So, even on colder days, we step outside together. By the sea, at the playground, surrounded by wind and laughter, we set the day and breathe a little more. Afternoons soften the rhythm. A quiet kitchen, a candle burning slowly, the sound of an apple being sliced. So lunch has passed, and the kids woken up from their afternoon nap. Evening is approaching. Winter is settling in, and the house prepares for a cold, snowy night ahead. Before that, we are going to take a walk. As evening falls, we walk through the city together. The amphitheater stands glowing in the festive holiday lights, timeless and calm. Small steps, familiar faces, and the quiet beauty of being here, together, and the end of another day. The house still carries the softness of the holidays. Lights glow gently, decorations remain, as if they are not ready to leave just yet. Books are scattered around, small, sturdy Christmas stories made for little hands and curious minds. So this is how the winter evenings pass here, through pages, pictures, and stories that slowly became memories before we even realize it. So these are the books that my child is currently reading. So I wanted to introduce her more towards the Santa Claus and some Christmas traditions and Christmas happenings. So these are the books that we are currently reading. So dinner is simple and comforting. Eggs, vegetable spreads, and familiar flavors on the table. Nothing too complicated, just food that warms the body and gathers us together at the end of the day. After then, quietly, snow begins to fall. By the evening, the garden changed its shape, slowly disappearing under the white cloth. Morning comes transformed. From the inside of the house, everything looks softer, calmer, as if the world decided to rest just for a moment. Stepping outside, the cold feels new, the silence deeper, and the day starts again, just a slight bit differently. The neighborhood wears the same quiet coat, familiar streets softened by the snow, and just different from the summer hush and rush. So, as we prepare slowly to leave the house, this is the carrier that I use, an Ergo baby carrier. It works really well for me because it allows different positions depending on what we need at that moment. So I can carry my baby in a lying position, which is especially helpful for nursing while staying hands-free. So I often do a ton of work when my baby is in this position, due to the fact that my baby number 2 does not want a pacifier, so she calms down just being near me and nursing. So while she does that, I also do everything I need to do inside of the house. So, for example, vacuuming the house, collecting clothes, cleaning, cooking. So, everything basically that needs to be done, I am doing with her in this position until she wakes up. So, I noticed that this type of carrying calms her and win-win for everyone. Also, when we are walking, when she's awake, I switch an upright position so my baby can be close to me, supported and comfortable while I move freely. So having that flexibility makes daily routine much easier, and especially with more than one child. Once everything is layered, fastened and ready, we step outside together. Our walk begins through the forest, quiet paths that are leading us toward the playground. Laughter breaks the stillness. Small games leave marks in the snow. From here, we follow the path by the sea. The coastline opens up and turquoise water meets winter light. This is one of the most beautiful beaches in Pula that is unchanged by the season. So this beach has turquoise waters that just leave us breathtaking. Now, it doesn't have any human alive here. But during the summertime, this beach is quite crowded and basically you cannot even go inside of the water, which is a shame. So the best time to jump and enjoy these waters is late spring and early fall. Another playground waits for us. A few more jumps, a trampoline bouncing gently, and movement warming our bodies. We take this time to bond and talk with each other. By the time we pass the tennis courts, the snow is already retreating. So here in Mediterranean, it never stays for long. By afternoon, only small traces remain. A reminder that winter visits us just for one day. So basically, January on Mediterranean isn't just a postcard. Isn't always blue skies, warm sea, and sips of coffee by the shore. Some days it's strong winds, cold air, and as you've seen, some kind of small amount of snow that actually surprises everyone because here we are not used to having snow, and it melts just as quickly as it arrives. And in many ways, life with 2 kids seems just as that. It challenges you to slow down, and actually it challenges you in a way that the day doesn't really go as you've planned. These days aren't actually about routines and consistency. Rather, they're more like as it flows. So they're about small walks, light dinner, warm layers, and actually staying close to each other as a family. What I've learned actually is that Mediterranean way of life isn't the weather at its own at all. It is about the rhythm of the day, about choosing to be present over being rushed. Even when life feels maybe a bit messy and full and chaotic, you should be able to find calm in the present moment. So this was just an ordinary January days. Nothing special. Deep in my soul, I know that one day these will be the cherished moments, the snow that actually stayed just for a moment, the walks, the books, and these simple dinners. These will be the memories that I will hold on the most. So yeah, that's my thought on the end of this video, and hopefully you will get some inspiration, maybe some calmness, and hopefully you've enjoyed this video. So until my next one, bye.